What's going on, everybody? Today is Friday, November 21st. That means we are on chapter 21 of our Proverbs November challenge. Yesterday, if you missed the video, like always, please go back, rewatch the video, or at least read the chapter. Like, comment, and share. Again, the whole goal of this challenge is to get people reading the word, understanding the word, discussing the word in the comments so we can all learn and get wiser together. So let's go ahead and start on chapter 21. The king's heart is like a stream of water directed by the Lord. He guides it wherever he pleases. People may be right in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their heart. The Lord is more pleased when we do what is right and just than when we offer him sacrifices. Haughty eyes, a proud heart, and evil actions are all sin. Good planning and hard work lead to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts lead to poverty. Wealth created by a lying tongue is a vanishing mist and a deadly trap. The violence of the wicked sweeps them away because they refuse to do what is just. The guilty walk a crooked path. The innocent travel a straight road. It is better to live alone in the corner of an attic with a quarrelsome wife in a lovely than with a quarrelsome wife in a lovely home. Evil people desire evil. Their neighbors get no mercy from them. If you punish a mocker, the simple-minded become wise. If you instruct the wise, they will become all the wiser. The righteous one knows what is going on in the homes of the wicked. He will bring a disaster on them. Those who shut their ears to the cries of the poor will be ignored in their own time of need. A secret gift calms anger. A bribe under the table pacifies fury. Justice is a joy to the godly, but it terrifies evildoers. The person who strays from common sense will end up in the company of the dead. Those who love pleasure become poor. Those who love wine and luxury will never be rich. The wicked are punished in place of the godly, and the traitors in place of the honest. It is better to live alone in the desert than with a quarrelsome, complaining wife. The wise have wealth and luxury, but fools spend whatever they get. Whoever pursues righteousness and unfailing love will find life, righteousness, and honor. The wise conquer the city of the strong and level the fortress in which they trust. Watch your tongue and keep your mouth shut, and you will stay out of trouble. Mockers are proud and haughty. They act with boundless arrogance. Despite their desires, the lazy will come to ruin, for their hands refuse to work. Some people are always greedy for more, but the godly love to give. The sacrifice of an evil person is detestable, especially when it is offered with the wrong motives. A false witness will be cut off, but a credible witness will be allowed to speak. The wicked bluff their way through, but the virtuous think before they act. No human wisdom or understanding or plan can stand against the Lord. The horse is prepared for the day of battle, but the victory belongs to the Lord. So it says, manage your money wisely. And there's a couple verses on here that I noticed that I wanted to touch on because of that. But let's see what the study Bible says. Proverbs warns that those who spend their money trying to attain luxurious lifestyle will never have the wealth they want. While the foolish person spends everything, the wise man diligently saves money, allowing him to build wealth, acquire lasting possessions, and give generously to God and others. God created and owns everything in the world, including wealth. That means we are accountable to him for wisely managing the resources that he has entrusted to us. While this is a lot of responsibility, it is also good news because God is greater than the economy, the government, or our business. He can provide for our needs and bless us financially. We must honor God with our finances and make the most of the money that he has given us. So that goes over chapter 21, verses 17 through 26. So basically, a good chunk of the last part of it, about 9 verses of the end. So those who love pleasure become poor. Those who love wine and luxury will never be rich. This is one that when I was reading, I wanted to touch on it, because it's true. If if all the money you're getting is going to having fun and just spending it on everything without being diligent about it, if you're not investing, I mean, those of you that follow me know that I'm a financial planner. So the biggest thing I talk to people about is being wise and saving your money wisely in the future. There's also other parts in this book that state that a wise man leaves an inheritance for his grandchildren. So you can't leave an inheritance. You can't honor God with your money. You can't bless others if you're drinking it all away, if you're smoking it all away, if you're partying it all away, even if you don't do any of those things in general, but you're just out living foolishly and spending a lot of money. My wife and I talk about when we were younger, we were going to movies, going bowling, going to go eat all you can eat at the casinos, doing all kinds of things like on a daily basis. I was making a lot of money, but we never had anything to show for it other than, yeah, we have a lot of memories, but it was all for very small, superficial things that we were just throwing our money away at, and we weren't being smart about it. We weren't tithing our money. We weren't being generous with the people or the things that God wants us to be. So I am very big and a big believer that God's going to bless you the way that you bless other people. And he's going to, if you use the little that he gives you wisely, just like the parable of the talents, the one person that buried the money and gave him 1 talent back, he called an evil, wicked servant, right? And the ones that invested the money and got 5 and 10 extra, he rewarded them. And it's the same thing. Is God, if he gives you a little bit and you do good with it, he's going to give you more. If you just go blow it or you just go wasting everything that he gives you, why is he going to keep giving you more if you're not going to honor and take care of what he gives you? That goes along with everything else in your life, not only money. If you pray for a home and God gives you a beautiful home, or any home for that matter, take care of it. Everything we have in life is a blessing, whether it's a car, whether it's our bodies, whether it's our children, with our spouse. A lot of the things that we take for granted because we've had them for a while or something, it's stuff that we probably prayed for, that we asked God for in the past, and now that we have it, we take it for granted. We don't keep our house clean. We don't pick up. There's a lot of different variables. Everybody has their different things, but just be diligent in honoring what God gives you and taking care of it. And the way you take care of what you get, you're going to get more. If you're smart about doing things diligently and you're asking him for a favor and asking him to show you how to use the blessings that he's giving you, then they're going to keep compounding and you're going to get more. If you're blessing other people, I have never seen somebody go broke for being generous. I've seen on the other end though, where people are just hoarding all their money and then it ends up sitting under a bed or something, and they end up dying with a bunch of money under their bed, and they never actually got to have any and do anything with it. Or on the opposite end, they keep it in a bank account, or they keep it under their bed or somewhere else that it's not actually working. And then $10,000 you have in your bank account 20 years later, that $10,000 might grow in a bank account to maybe $12,000. Whereas if you put it even in a money market account, which is way less interest than you should be growing, but it's still going to get you in 20 years, it should at least double your money. I got way off topic, but it's all about managing stuff wisely. And it says manage your money wisely, but in reality, there's so many other blessings, so many other gifts that God gives us that we need to just stop taking for granted and manage it wisely. Thank you. Have a blessed night, and I will see you tomorrow. God bless you.